When taking the penalty in FIFA 16, there are some key things you need to know. I'm going to teach you all these key things in this video and show you how to score every single penalty you take on FIFA without a single miss. The first tip is to use a very good penalty taker. You can tell it's a good penalty taker by their penalty stat. Select the player in the arena and find one with a good penalty taking stat. David Villa is a good example because he has 92 penalties, as you'll see here. I scroll down to David Villa and his top stat is 92 penalties. He'll be very good with penalties and he'll have a bigger green section on the penalties, which you'll learn about in a moment. So go into the arena and then pass the ball into the box, and using the D-pad to the right, you're able to select a penalty. When you're taking the penalty, hit the ball in the green area by pressing B or circle, and that will be able to, what you'll be able to do is put the ball on target without putting it over or wide. It's more accurate, and you can use more power if you put it more into the middle. If you put it on the red, the ball will sky over the bar, as you'll see, and then if you put it on orange, the ball will not sky over the bar, but you have a very low chance of scoring the penalty. So always try and hit it on the green section. If you don't get it on the green section, no worries, just try and put it straight in the middle, then hope the keeper dives. The next tip I'm going to show you is about power. On penalties, you can either put too little or too much power. Using the B button, you can power up your shot. The more you hold it, the more you put power you put on the shot. If you put too little, the goalkeeper can guess where you put it, and if you put too much, the ball will go over the crossbar. So you have to balance it out by using in between both of them, so the ball doesn't go over the bar and the goalkeeper has a hard time saving it. I recommend 2 to 3 bars of power taking a shot. You can use little to nothing power, but to use a lot of power you have to do aim down, which I'll teach you about aiming right now. When it comes to aiming, the best way to score penalties is to aim left or right to the goalkeeper. The way to do this is going on the analog stick and aiming the way you want to. To put the aimer target on, press LT or L2 if you're on PlayStation. Simply aim to the left, right or centre, wherever you want to put the ball. This is definitely the most important part of taking a penalty, because you don't need power if you have so much placement the keeper doesn't guess where it is. You've got to try to predict where the keeper's going to go. You can do this by looking at his footwork and make your mind up early. Don't change your mind. One of the final things I can tell you about penalties is the Panenka penalty, famously known as the Pirlo penalty. The way to do this is clicking LB or L1 depending on what console you are, and using the same technique by pressing B, and depending how much power you got. What this penalty does is extremely effective on online matches, because the keepers dive more often, is it chips the goalkeeper straight down the middle or left, right, wherever you want to put it. It's a nice little chip over the goalkeeper. You need to put very little power on these ones. Normal power, not too much, not too little. And it's a nice little dink into the back of the net. The final tip I'm going to give you on taking penalties is where to place the penalties in specifically. Now, I like to place a penalty not right in the corner, but into the roof of the net near the middle. The reason I do this is because keepers don't think of diving there. As you'll see, I'm a little bit unlucky to start with. I'm taking a couple of penalties here, showing you how this is done with the target. Round to aim is around about that area because the keepers cannot get there. No one online thinks of diving there, and I'm pretty sure the computers in the game aren't mechanicalized to dive there type of thing. They aren't programmed to dive in there kinds of areas. The keeper dives the right way, but he's not going to stop the penalty, is he? It's unstoppable, the penalties up there. If you can put them right into the roof of the net, you're not going to miss a single penalty. I've not seen one that's been saved there from me. Yes, I've missed the penalties before by hitting the crossbar over the top, a bit lower than I needed at ETC, but if you learn to put the penalties there every single time, which I quite often do, it's much easier to score penalties. In fact, it's impossible to miss them if you can place them like that. Do it in the arena, practicing skill games as a skill game for penalties, practicing them, practicing the arena, this type of thing. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, rate. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to take them tips on board if you need to take them penalties. Get on that arena, get practicing, you'll never miss another one in your life. Never. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, share the video on Facebook with your friends, check my Facebook page, Twitter, YouTube, subscribe, like, see you guys, comment what you think of this technique. Where do you place the penalties? Tell me in the comments. I'm interested to understand this. But anyways, like, subscribe, comment, rate. See you guys in the next video. Have a very good day. Goodbye. I'll make another video next week with telling you how to save penalties. Okay? See you then. Goodbye.